glad you could all join me here tonight. I'm Christine Freeberg, and I will be speaking on finding a job in the nursing profession. The topic for the title of my informative speech tonight is Nurse, I Need a Bedpan, or Finding the Right Nursing Job for You. I have been a registered nurse for 23 years and have worked in many different areas of nursing, in the hospital as well as out of the hospital. I've worked in ICU, emergency room, OB, home health nursing, psychiatric nursing, which I am certified in for the last 12 years. Currently I work in a mental health outpatient clinic and have worked there for the past 18 years. So this was a topic that I really wanted to talk about and really interests me for that reason. The topic would be to explain how to secure a job in the nursing profession. And my purpose of this talk is to inform you of steps to take when applying for a job in the field of nursing. There are many issues to consider when seeking employment in the nursing profession as well as any other profession. And a couple of you are in college right now and will be looking for jobs in a few years, and maybe you could use some of these tips. There are many steps to consider when seeking a job. I'm going to talk about three main ones: self-analysis, preparation, and the golden rule of job search principles. The healthcare industry is one of the most recession-proof areas of our economy. Entry-level nurses earn more after graduating from college than any other professional. And over 8% of nurses in 2006 were males. So it's also a growing profession for men. That's important because some people want to make a lot of money when they get out of college and start out making a lot of money. And with the economy the way it is recently, this is one of the best fields to get into. Also, there is a shortage of nurses, so you can almost pick your job. We need to first do a self-analysis. And let's begin by you telling me, what do you think of when I say nurse?
Someone who's caring and compassionate.
Mm-hmm.
Takes blood pressure, loses weight.
Works in the hospital.
Okay. Many things come to mind. Most people usually think of hospital nurses, but nurses can work in many different areas. Self-analysis is the first thing to consider. We need to decide what kind of nursing we want to do. As I mentioned before, there are many different areas you can work in. You can do hospital nursing, outpatient nursing, as in a doctor's office, or home health nursing. Also, you want to decide what kind of environment you want to consider working in. Do you want to work in a hospital or a clinic? Do you want to be out in the community? Also, the hours you want to work. In the hospital, most hospital nurses work shifts and holidays, weekends. They're on call sometimes. So let's decide next how we would prepare a resume or interview for the job we have chosen to apply for. You can look for jobs in the newspaper, online, on the internet, by word of mouth. You can call the hospitals or any other place that you're interested in working and ask if they're hiring and get an application. The first thing we would want to prepare is our resume, and we need to have a compelling and eye-catching cover letter so that it would stand out from the rest. We want to make a strong impact with the right word choices and winning phrases to our resumes, in our resumes. You want to have proper grammar. You want to make sure that you don't have any spelling mistakes. Also, there are do's and don'ts of interviewing. You need to know, if you are called for an interview, you need to know how to answer the questions, as well as what questions to ask them about the position. And now, just what is the golden rule of job search principles? The golden rule means that you must be able to convince someone else to employ you or pay you for your services. That's the same as selling yourself to the employer. Your presentation, how you dress, how you speak, you're courteous to them. You don't go in chewing gum or being loud or obnoxious or making jokes. Your presentation is very important in the interview. You want to let the potential employer know what specific experience you have that will help him fill the position that he is looking for. You need to be self-assured without being arrogant. So let's finally consider that these job-seeking strategies can be used when looking for any kind of job, not just one in nursing. Nursing jobs are quite plentiful, so you can be a little choosy when deciding which one to take if you're offered quite a few. It's always a good idea to get experience in many different areas, and this makes you a better overall nurse in the long run. In summary, the more diligent and the more prepared and the more research you've put into looking for the right job, the more satisfaction you will ultimately have in your career choice. Any questions?
When you mentioned online searching, is that like through specific agents, employment agencies, or through?
There are different job search engines that you can find on the internet, and if you do a search on Google or Yahoo, a lot of them will come up. There's Monster.com is one in particular I can think of. Any other questions? Do you think that you would be more prepared to go to an interview or to seek a job
Yeah,
after hearing my speech?
definitely, yeah.
When should one maybe inquire as to salary? What point during the interview? 'Cause that's always sort of a tricky thing.
That probably depends on the person and the interviewer, but if the interviewer brings it up, that would probably be okay to talk about. But if the interviewer does not, it's probably not a good idea to bring that up during the first interview. However, if you're called back for a second interview, that might be something that could be discussed at that point.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, it was very informative.
Thank you. And thank you all for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yay.
Yay. Was that all right?